Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, this is another video in which I want to talk about the long-term perspective on the Solana chart. Just want to give you the bigger picture perspective. I want to do that more and more across the altcoin sector generally, because as we are preparing for the end of the bear market, it's going to get more and more important for all of you to decide which coins you want to get, which coins you might want to get into, which actually do have potential, which don't, which are uncertain. So I want to work more and more on the weekly charts. We're going to publish more and more videos here in the long-term video playlist section. So we've got a long-term playlist here on YouTube. You can find that on our channel with long-term outlooks for various coins. So I'm going to populate that more and more with updated videos. Plus, we're going to publish these weekly charts, of course, in the channel membership for silver and gold members. They will be a new addition. I think it's very important as we're heading into the bull run. They also don't need to be updated regularly, just maybe every couple of weeks or so, because they likely won't change. They will show the primary scenario and the alternative. So this is the Solana chart, yeah, gives you a good overview where Solana rallied basically in a wave 1 into the 21 highs and is now coming down. And here the question is now, of course, is this wave 2 already over? Okay, and is this a 1-2? Actually A-B setup? So is this some kind of a 1-2 and we're working on the third wave now? You'll remember that if we talked about that in the previous videos. There are certain conditions. We're going to talk about that on the, when we look at the smaller time frame, but there's certainly a potential that here, when we made the low in December, January, that this was really the low of wave 2, and we're now moving up here in a wave 1 of an even larger degree, third wave, yeah? Disregard where this third wave is. This is basically crazy moon count, you could say. What we need to do with these altcoin targets, I mean, it could get there at some point, yeah, really in this third wave. That's where it should be, 15,000, but don't take these seriously, these altcoin targets, because there is not really an altcoin other than ETH and maybe BNB that has survived cycle over cycle. So this will still need to prove itself. Many, years back, Bitcoin's extensions to the upside, they also showed crazy values, but Bitcoin got there, right? So this is not to be taken, okay, we will get there. This just purely shows the potential should Solana follow this roadmap, which is not guaranteed. Altcoins break down at some point, usually. So we're going to track it. But what is more important is for, let's say, for the next bull run to focus on milestones along the way. My view is that there is a good chance that we're getting in a new bull run into the region around $700 to $1,000. Yeah, this is sort of not even there. This is sort of what I'm watching, but it will depend. It will likely be a sub wave along the way. We need to take it level by level. Certainly, the first milestone target would sit somewhere here around $180 in this wave 1. This would be a wave 1 that we're basically working on at the moment in this bullish wave count. In an alternative perspective, this move up here is just a 3-wave structure, so it would just be a B wave, which could easily break down in a C wave to test lower targets again, or lower prices here, just around and maybe even below the January low. But at the moment, this is currently in the making, and I give the yellow wave count a chance, yeah, which is the bullish breakout count, the bullish scenario. This would get or would increase in probability here on the weekly chart if the price breaks above the basically $27.50 level plus minus, yeah, a few cents, because this is the key resistance here, which has been very relevant in January, yeah, in February, in April, and again here in July. Even though it was broken, it only broke briefly and broke down then. So let's take a look at the short-term charts. We just take a look at this now on the shorter time frame. And this is now where the price is coming down here, ready for that potential third wave that I just showed you, yeah. And we're obviously coming down in this wedge pattern. Price seems to be currently to break out of this wedge pattern. What we talked about in recent videos was the idea, let me just make that larger, was the idea that obviously we reached the target down here, yeah. You will remember for many weeks we've been talking about the area between $17, $17.90. The price got into this region. It might be turning around here. However, so far it's only moving up in a corrective structure. into resistance. Resistance is at $19.40. I need 5 waves above that level to indicate something more bullish, okay? I'm already tracking a potential 5-wave move to the upside, but it's too early to confirm it. First of all, I need to see 5 waves up and a 3-wave pullback. Then we have a bottoming structure, and then I will start to track primarily the bullish breakout. Until then, one more low is favored, but we don't need it, okay? I'm highlighting to you, or I did highlight on Monday when we reached this target here, that the count is full, the wave count is full. Yes, you can get one more low, but that is not needed, okay? On the flip side, I cannot confirm a low is in until I see a signal, which would be a 5-wave move up above resistance. What is noteworthy is that the first time in many, many weeks, the price broke out of this wedge pattern, yeah? But we have Fibonacci resistance there. So I'm watching that. This is generally a larger support area, which goes all the way down to $15. So essentially somewhere here in this particular bullish wave count, price should find support before breaking below $15. And so far on the microstructure, there isn't really anything new other than, again, the commentary or comment that, yeah, it seems to be breaking out of this wedge pattern, which has bullish implications. And one more high, in my opinion, is needed to give us 5 waves up. I will focus on that for you in the next few days, but this is one of the most interesting charts as well. There are not too many interesting altcoin charts at the moment, but Solana is one of the most interesting ones because it is holding much better than many others. And yeah, I'm very much watching that, especially also as it has been oversold on the daily time frame. All of that was highlighted in previous videos, but at the moment we only have 3 waves up. So yeah, I highlighted to you yesterday as well, or in the previous video, that if we get one more low, yeah, this should be the last one. I mean, if it doesn't bottom after the next low, we have to look at this more bearish perspective, which would result in another C wave down lower in this yellow support area. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to a weekly live stream. Every Sunday we do it. You get access to Discord and Telegram, the chat rooms, plus additional educational content. Plus, as a gold member, you get additional short-term market updates and a lot of additional content you can find on Discord. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.